Welcome back to the Crust. We're picking up exactly where we left off, realizing that we need some aluminum to build these beds. Ooh, each one's 4 aluminum. Yikes. Our effort to roll some plates seems to be working. This building isn't set up to work yet because it's not fully constructed. Maybe I should put in the hauling drones. That was a total miss. Back up to 100 plates. See, now the prices are getting a little not as good, but there's still margin. Getting thin. Might sell a few components. Okay. Those plates are getting loaded nice and quick. Let's make 5 of these hauling drones. Lots of silicone on the silicone nodes. Looks like they're focusing their efforts on building the beds. What is going on here? Has this been broken the whole time? Connect you to there, please. Alright, it's working now. I'd love to see these beds done. Oh, the beds are done. Let's see, construct a room, so we're waiting on the room. Though technically, we're not waiting, because we're not going to wait. We're not the waiting around kind. We'll put in a kitchen, a couple of hydroponic farms, and then we'll have storage for the hydroponic farm organic matter and for food. That's a nice little area. Science points. We need a blue science. No. An engineering science project. The crater lies in a vast storage structure comprised of multiple segment modules. 60 science for 90 days. It's just to fill the truck up and bring stuff back? I'll take that mission. These have a lot of silicone in them. Which is fine. Of course, as soon as we tell them to deconstruct, they lose interest in building the room. And there's no way to prioritize the room building. I'm going to drop this titanium and then we're not going to do any other projects. We're going to let them finish those rooms. Even though I do want to put some power in, but we're not going to do it. We're going to wait. 17 days. Oh, we got plenty of power. And what is it? Yeah, 4 to 2, so 2 titanium for 1 plate, which is why I'm always looking for basically double your money is break even. Of course, you do have shipping costs both ways. We're going to make sure that this building is set up. They would need a place to eat. Wouldn't want to deny them sitting down to eat. Oh, short on steel. Sell plates. Let's buy a good chunk of steel. Sometimes I wish I could just enter numbers. This chunk of steel should be more than enough for us to finish the room. And then while we're thinking about that, let's see what the crust solution is for 30,000 per, nope, that's the pharmaceutical factory. I'm looking for the medical block. $100,000 for the medical center. I'm tempted to hold this until we get the room built.
Now that we have ice mining, we need to learn about oxygen facilities to create a life support system. Complete the appropriate research and build an electrolysis plant.
Done.
Install an electronic board on the wall and connect it to the main network with a wire. This way, the whole space will have access to the power grid.
Done. Produces oxygen, but we need a backup plan. Done. An oxygen receiver and an air tank and a water tank.
Objective achieved.
Done.
Director, we now have living quarters. It's time to make them habitable. Build beds, a farm, and a kitchen. The new residents will need them. Hydroponic farms will allow food to be produced as long as there is access to water.
Sorry. Give me a second. I need to... Oof, 350. Eee. It's not great. Yeah, I don't want to sell all of those. That price is a little too low.
A kitchen will allow colonists to cook and eat. As for the purpose of beds, I bet you can figure that one out on your own.
Director, colonists will come to the base to work, not to relax. Build a fundamental science lab so they can help generate fundamental science points.
Okay.
And don't forget about the medical block. The healthier our employees are, the better they will be able to perform their duties.
So we have living quarters. The rest of the stuff is not exactly bonus, but mostly bonus. I'm gonna buy a little bit of carbon. And then maybe let's get a chunk of titanium. The price isn't too terrible.
Package delivered.
That's actually building up pretty quick. The medical center is going to be the deal breaker. $270? Ugh. Way too low
Director,
price.
Alice, I have great news. There's an opportunity to capitalize on our lunar venture in a faster time frame.
You must have slept through the latest news. A meteorite just hit the moon. We're short on resources and time, and all supply shipments to Earth have been cut off. But surely you have a brilliant idea.
Alice, yeah, I think you're kind of anti-innovation. Your sarcasm is not great.
Director, we're in a unique situation. There's no alternative to lunar production on Earth, and we've made excellent progress in restoring production. Even basic resources will go for extremely favorable prices. Right now, the ACIL company is requesting a batch of silicon to continue producing building materials. You can accept the contract at the control center.
We need a landing platform to exchange resources with Earth. It's a good thing we built one recently.
I think we got the contracting system.
Research complete.
Did I already get that additional? I might want to get another additional.
Objective achieved.
Great job, Director. The funds have already been deposited into our account. At this rate, we'll soon recoup our expedition and start making a profit.
Oh, of course, we didn't have more pressing issues for which the dispatched resources would be useful. But no, Director, we didn't miss out on short-term gain.
So right now, sub 200 titanium is good, but sub 300 plates is not good. Did I get that hard mining done? No.
I know I wasn't the only one up on your mind. I always told you that you're my star and that you shine. Did not realize you're for everybody, baby, why? I thought you were the one and only, baby, you were mine. Who knew demons always come in different shapes? But you will grab me to another age. I be popping all these pills when I feel out of place. You is not this world, baby, you shot me this beast. Girl, you did me wrong, my tears on the floor. Your love got me here on sore, I've been feeling gone. Ever since the day that you don't love me anymore. Ever since the day that you don't love me anymore.
You know what? I don't really have any need for this fuel. I should probably sell it. To be honest, I'm pleasantly surprised. You set up a habitat module much faster than we expected. Thank you. We managed to predict the exact landing time of the Hope 2 and figured out how to delay its collision with the moon. If you manage to send the parts to the station, you'll not only give some extra time to set up You'll not only gain some extra time to set up the space, but also give the crew a chance to repair the damaged rescue capsule. This is a chance to save more lives, Director. If you take on this task, we'll provide all the necessary calculations. We will send the materials.
Your
colleagues have already received the new technology for building the landing platform. Prepare the materials and send them to the station as soon as possible. Remember, sloppiness could cost someone their life.
Okay.
So we need a landing platform and components to send a Hope to. Begin preparations immediately. The station may collapse at any moment.
The landing platform is now ready to operate. I've got everything set up. As soon as the pod arrives, the drones will fill it with resources, and the cargo will go to the Hope Station. You can see it in the pod's interface how much material is left to load.
Objective achieved.
Can we get a decent price for these? Let's also sell some fuel to go with it. Fuel's very bulky though.
Director, there's news. In short, I've signed an agreement to complete several contracts on our behalf. There was a frenzy on the market, and I couldn't delay. Competitors were ready to restart production on Earth, or sell off their remaining reserves for such prices. But I beat them to it, and pledged to deliver the resources. Now, it's your turn to show that we're indispensable partners and reliable suppliers. You'll find the accepted contract under the Active tab.
Director, I see them in the database as accepted. Mr. Ledger has outdone himself. This is not just unprofessional, but also extremely irresponsible. How about notifying before signing rather than after?
My job is to secure the most lucrative contracts for the company, Ms. Vance. And if a few small deliveries are too challenging for us, we have no business being in the market.
Director, I'll deal with Ledger later. Try to focus on active contracts. It's very important to ensure these deliveries are on time.
Deal with him. We need to give him a raise.
Thanks for the delivery, Director. With that, we can patch up the escape pods and be able to rescue everyone. I'll have Deani arrange to repair the thruster immediately. We'll try to stabilize the station and buy you some more time to prepare.
I'm not here to lecture you, Arthur, but I advise...
What was I gonna do? Oh yeah, I was gonna see if I could buy a medical block, but I'm kind of tempted. The medical center is 90 grand, but I'm kind of tempted to try to flip this one more time. Now that the titanium is so cheap, if it's still cheap. 150 is pretty cheap.
you to start repairs on the power unit. There should be enough solar power to maintain life support systems and run the remaining engines.
Flight Engineer Nicholas Baker speaking. The commander is busy repairing the second escape pod right now. Thanks for the advice. We'll see what we can do with the new parts. We had long since scrapped the idea of getting the panels to work using all resources.
You hang in there, Nicholas, and tell your man we won't abandon them. They don't have to worry about that.
Thank you, really. Hope is all we have right now. And transmission.
During our conversation, Crust's projected date for the station's collision with the moon has just been updated. Given the new circumstances, it looks like we have a little more time to prepare.
So we are burning down all that cheap titanium into some plates with the hope of having a good chunk of income from, I don't know, 300-400 plates.
Research complete.
And then we'll use that money to buy the medical block. It would be nice if we had access to actual contracts right now. That would be a huge help.
Come a little closer. You ask if I want to join you. The night, the night, the night, the night, the night, the night. Slowly it's taking over.
Right now we're just kind of observing. I think our base needs power.
Objective achieved.
You're doing a great job, Director. Execute the next contract on time, and I will personally pay for Ms. Vance's therapist.
It's about time, considering you're one of the main reasons to visit him.
$145 days set up.
Research complete.
There may be valuable information or equipment in the observatory. Is the summary of that. That was us tapping this. But in order to make this work, we need to bring stuff. In order to bring stuff, we have to have the expedition center. I like you. I like you.
Research complete.
Green science. Yeah, let's go with so we can get this large hydroponic farm. Carbon factory. Universally, the carbon factory is a nightmare. Urgent contract? 30. All right. I'll ship it. 104 is not bad, actually. I want... That one's available. It's still going out. I want... 252 for plates.
Objective achieved.
The only problem with this
The funds from
plan...
the contract have been transferred to the account. Keep up the good work.
So we just bought a medical center. We're gonna have to sit on our... Oh man, the space that we would want is getting wider and wider. I basically don't want to care about building on top of resources, but these resources that we kind of have access to and would be really close, it's hard to stomp on those. So I'm really trying to use them. We just get this medical center in.
Objective achieved.
Director, the ASIL Corporation needs materials for desalination stations. We can't leave the region without drinking water, can we?
In the bigger box. Let's get it all done in one shot. We'll mine out just a smaller area.
Research complete. Research complete.
Silicone, silicone, iron, titanium. Over here we've got titanium, iron, silicone. So really we've got silicone, silicone, silicone. Maybe we should do some research on the engineering side. Unlock some new construction options. If only we were at 400. At 400, I'd sell it all. We'll make 20 grand more and get more reputation if we solve this in the next 29 days. It's really just steel. Steel's easy. Let's just buy a box of steel. It's always good for something. And then we'll have you go into research mode. Free science is good science. Ooh, 252. Yeah, we're gonna keep our plates for 252 lunar bucks. Three components in a minute, but of course we're only running at 20% efficiency because we don't have any people running them. Always be digging, always be mining. Technically, I shouldn't have them mine over here. We do want it eventually, but we gotta stay focused over here because this is where we're gonna put the refinery.
We've made a decent profit and saved an entire region from extinction. I consider this a great bonus for those who were
Sorry, I was checking the prices.
concerned about short-term gains. Right, Alice?
So let's think. We've got this is a pretty wide area here. Somewhere in here I think is a good spot. We want raw. You know, while we're at it, we might as well scan these. They're not necessary to scan, but
Malachite is about to set up their production facility on the moon and is asking us for missing construction materials.
oh,
Check out the contract on the control center panel.
we have 0 power, so we won't be scanning anything right now. Don't really have an option to deny it. I think I can put the mining kind of in this area. It shouldn't take that much space. If I really wanted it, I could move it over here, but I think it's fine here. Something like this.
Research complete.
You had me spellbound.
And now we need absolute power. Oh man, this is gonna cost us.
You won't see me come crawling back. You're trying so hard to be relevant. You're breaking hearts just for the hell of it. Oh baby, I think you should get a grip. You can check out your reputation.
I want to make sure that, yes, power or belts will fit. And then we'll put in a nice storage. And then we'll belt in the rock and out the
Research
waste.
complete.
And then we'll set the structures to support that concept. We are short on green projects right now. Perfect. Large hydroponic is good. Another research or sales opportunity would also be nice. So that's going to be the oxides that we get from the multi-miner. And then we've got to go under to get the oxides out from this side. It's possible I should put in 2 of these just so I can sketch it out.
Research complete.
So this one goes here, this one goes here. This comes out from under here and here, which means this connects to here and here. And then we got to connect this under this one and under this one. It would be nice if I could get this connected as well. Though I don't think I've got the angle. I don't think the angle for this is right. Yeah, well, we gotta get these out of here. It's gotta be one more south. If I try to line them all up, that might provide a little bit of guidance as far as like placement. So this output is the same as this output. Eventually, this one's going to go over here. So we should go here. And then this should just go here. This goes there. This goes here. Nothing's connected to that quite yet. Yeah, this is the next machine. This goes like that. This can connect to here. This connects to here. And then this one connects to here. This connects down to here to get the iron. And then this connects up like that. And then it kind of lets us know that this is titanium. This one's iron. This one's silica. And this one is aluminum. We are short on a blue project. Flight control is actually a really good one. Though repeater would also be good. It's gonna take a couple components for us to get that going. You know, I used to get 2 on here. I wonder if they've patched that out. Nope. I just got 2 on there. Titanium too, so that's real good. I think I am going to set this up on a 3. A little trifecta. How much are you actually expecting? 60. Ooh. This belt's 150, so we're going to have to go with a faster belt.
Research complete.
At some point, but not necessarily at this point. We'll stick with our plan to always sketch it in with the cheap belts, and then you can upgrade the expensive belts where you need to. Microcircuits Factory, that's a good one for us to get next. Let's go ahead and dig out a little more space. We'll have you be regular. You regular. Why are you guys looking at this so much? You have nothing to do? Oh. Let's find something else for you to do than nothing. 250. So it might make sense for us to consider a little injection point. This is us getting substantially ahead of ourselves. But what I want is the ability to buy stuff and immediately send it downstairs. Relatively close to where we're going to use it. That last part's not a guarantee. You know, for a reason, I feel like the construction material should be this side. This should be silicone, and this should be aluminum. So this is going to be where we quickly inject raw materials, given a excellent pricing situation, into the base. So yes, we want to make stuff ourselves, but it also makes sense to have a little trade craft capacity. And then I think if I could squeeze this third one in. Oop, that's off the mark. So this guy connects down here. This one, no, wait. Yeah, this one connects up here. Oh, you know what? Let's cancel that. Because we got to put these center ones in. Like so. And then once we connect that, that's going to change the available space for the other parts. Right, because this has got to go around the corner and in. This connects to the next one. And then this connects here, which then limits how we can connect to this. And this one connects to here, which limits how we connect to this. There we go. And then get a little power over to this guy and this guy while we have it. And then, yeah, these are all good. It's good, it's good. And then we got to connect this to get the slag. No, I guess it's a good time to actually get the repeater. I was going to go for the solar cell upgrade, but we can do something that the game wants us to do.
Research complete.
Ooh, modular terminal factory. Definitely one we want to think about getting next. Selling those modular terminals is such a good early game play.
Back and forth, we push and pull and blame it on the timing. Until when I said that I would find a silver lining. You know we can separate
Research complete.
it is all aligning.
These guys are making
Back and forth, we push and pull and blame it on the
20 per, so that's 40. These guys are consuming 60. So they don't have enough necessarily right now. If we try to push it too far, though, we're going to have to extend our belt type, which is fine. Not necessarily a bad thing to upgrade our belts. But it would be nice. It would be nice if we had a good chunk of, let's put this in here. This is where we're going to put the smeltery. There and over here. We'll plan for this. We are going to have to upgrade the belt speed. That's good because our refinery needs more rock. It's ready to consume 120. That's 50 each. What are you doing? 20? So that's 40, 80. As the rest of this stuff comes online, I think it'll be a good spot. Still 66 days until the landing. Titanium and iron make components. Where's the space for this? Oh man. We definitely don't want to use an expensive belt for this. We'll make sure the splitter is upgraded so we can merge it all together, but this belt is only going to be responsible for 20 as it currently stands. Could change. And we'll make this right here our international highway of resources. This whole section right here. We need actually just a component to get this built, and it's already built on this side, so that's looking pretty good actually. And when we're ready, we'll be able to drop resources right here, buy them cheap, and then drop them straight in. Components. What's the recipe for components? 4, 3. 4 steel, 3 titanium. Steel is almost free. So 600. Yeah. If we did a turn and burn on composites, that actually could be, or components, that could also be good. Here's what we'll do as far as that goes. I think there, and we'll go 4 of them. Well, 4's not that many. We could do our classic 6. Do our double trifecta. The real extravagance associated with this, though, is we're going to put this all in a room.
Research complete.
I could do the splitting outside the room. Keep the room a reasonable size. And then leave ourselves some... Let's, copy you into existence over here. We'll take the assembler. And we'll just make this a nice, healthy components factory. It's a real, this is a real building. We'll do all the splitting on the outside, and then we'll just inject it as needed on the inside. That'll give us more room to think it through. I think that's good. Put a door right here. And then we'll put in a little ventilation because, you know, air is good. I would use this to also export. I guess I could use it to export if I move some of these. If I move some of these around.
Makes me uncomfortable. Guess the feelings are mutual. To feel so good, so sweet. In the thick midsummer heat. Pulled out by the undertow. Washed up right onto the shore. Tide came in.
Well, I don't know if I like that spacing. It feels like it's too far away. Let's just tighten that up. I like that. And then we could, theoretically, get stuff out here. This is going to tangle this up a little bit, but I think it'll be okay. We'll set some more salvage and then we'll call it.
Lips said, let's take it slow. Heart sets another tone. And I hate getting vulnerable. But you can have my whole soul. And we're not holding back. Any hesitancy we had to the fast lane, we'll lose track. I hope it won't crash. Second gear into overdrive.
I'm trying to decide if I want to... I should probably keep an underground rolling mill. We've got a halfway decent amount of titanium and a halfway decent amount of steel oxides. We'll have to build the smeltery in the next episode. We'll probably also do our best to collect the Hope 2 crew. Are you offering me cash? 600 grand already, huh? Yeah, we might have to take a loan. I'm kind of curious in structures. Like, if I could put down a huge chunk of RTGs, I might do it. 10 of them would give us 180 out of 298. That's probably almost enough power to set us up for many, many years. But I might have to flip that cache. So we might have to get this going first. But we'll have to see all that in the next episode. Thanks for hanging out. I do appreciate it. We'll see you next time.